Like many other Indians growing up here in the United States, I tried to do the practical thing, which was go to school, get a job.
There is the notion of being from a subcontinental, identity, and then drifting away from it.
I'm a passionate person, and I've always been creative. I've always been doing something different. I was looking to get more involved with the South Asian community because I wasn't focusing on my Indian heritage and Indian culture.
Subcontinental Drift has been going here in DC for 6 years now, started in spring of 2007.
Our first event, we had no idea who was going to show up. And we were just like, my God, this is, something that people are interested in. Because I feel like every group has some need to be represented.
Subcontinental Drift started here in Washington, D.C. and then spread to different cities there in New York, Chicago, Boston, San Francisco, Houston, Philadelphia.
It's expanded, it's recognized, it's becoming a movement.
And it's really become a creative space for South Asians to express themselves artistically. So over the span of the last year, Subcontinental Drift has done its monthly open mics, a theater event. We also did a hip-hop show with all the elements of hip-hop, breakdancing, graffiti, DJing, MCing. We did a collaborative event. We had music, we had artists, and some frame paintings from the community. We had artists who had their jewelry set up on display, so it was a really collaborative event.
It's really good. People are having a good time. It's a good mix of music and art, so yeah, I really enjoy it.
This is my first time being in the Subcontinental Drift, and I'm really enjoying the music they're playing.
I like to see people who are being creative from our community. It's my way of being regularly involved with the South Asian community, and it's a way of expressing myself.
I think our society puts a lot of limitations on what you can express, or how you can express it, or where you can express it. And it's opening that up. That's what's powerful for me. The organizational structure isn't very corporate, very cut and dry. It's a very loose, organic thing, and people. I think the longer you keep it that way, the longer you keep people engaged on a passionate level, because otherwise it just becomes another activity, another responsibility you have, and that's where things start falling apart.
It's a nice way to really nurture and develop the community. If it wasn't there, then it's a shame. I think it wouldn't be as cohesive, and people would just randomly be connecting to other communities and not our own community.
Whatever executive and administrative duties that any organization has, that's what we do when it comes to, just laying down the groundwork for people to be able to express themselves.
Community building is not something that sort of starts and ends. It's a journey, and it just keeps going, and it's something that you have to put some effort into. I think we've really built something that's amazing over the last 6 years, and we're really proud of it.